Welcome back to the Atlanta Falcons franchise, and welcome to Falcons Park as the Falcons are playing their second game at their brand new stadium, taking on division rival, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is the Falcons' first divisional game so far this season. The Buccaneers ended today's game at 1-2 while the Falcons are 2-1, coming off a victory with a touchdown by Rashid Hageman to win the game against Washington in what was a very exciting game. Hopefully we can have another really good game this week as Quayshawn McClendon is back to return the kick, and boom, we are underway. Tommy Boyette under the kick. He will take it to his 10, trying to go inside, now trying to cut back outside. He gets to maybe the 33-yard line, and Matt Ryan will take the field, making his long-awaited return. He played well in week 1 before going down with an injury. Hopefully he can stay healthy moving forward. So to start off the game, Carol Felton gets the carry. He's got some room to work with, and he's able to pick up 6 yards. So now 2nd and 4. Give goes to Freeman. He goes up the middle of the field and picks up a nice game. Carol Felton got the start in this game. I haven't been overly impressed with Devontae Freeman so far. We're giving the 5th round pick the start today. Now Julio Jones down the field. He's got it. A great reunion between Julio Jones and Matt Ryan. And he's into the end zone. Falcons up 7-0 off the play action play. Now on their own play action, Mike Glennon, that's knocked away by Byron Maxwell. He's dropped a couple of interceptions the last couple of weeks. And this is a very banged up Buccaneers offensive line. Their starting center, backup center, and left tackle are all hurt. So it's a very makeshift offensive line. Hopefully our defensive line can take advantage. But Doug Martin's still on his feet. He's into the open field. No one's going to get him. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. What a play by Doug Martin. Somehow he escaped all of the Falcon tacklers and goes on to score. So now 2nd and 9. Freeman gets the carry. He's still going to get the ball a good bit today. Felton will just get more opportunities. Now 3rd down. Matt Ryan going to the air. Across the middle, he's got Harry Douglas. A nice catch in traffic. He went up and got it. Matt Ryan off to a nice start to return. Now Carol Felton gets the carry, and he has not much room to work with. He's able to pick up maybe 3 yards. 3rd down once more. A curl route. It's nearly intercepted. Got lucky right there. That might have even gone for a pick 6. Instead, Mike Glennon is back on offense, going to the air. He's got Vincent Jackson. He fights through Alford's tackle and picks up 7 yards. Now under center. Drops back. A quick throw across middle to Brad Smith, their slot receiver, and he's able to pick up a nice gain of 10. So far, our pass defense is not off to a great start. They only gave RG3 99 yards passing last week, and Mike Glennon might be closing in on that before this first quarter is over if we don't slow him down to some extent. Going to the air once more. Down the field. It's intercepted by Byron Maxwell. He's had a lot of drops the last couple of weeks, and he's finally got his first interception on the season, and it's a big one. Only our 2nd on the entire year, but we have forced some fumbles. Now Freeman gets us going. He's got 10 yards along with a 1st down. A big run by the 2nd-year running back. So now 1st and 10. Matt Ryan going to the air, and he goes down, loses 7. Gerald McCoy in on the sack. So now 2nd and very long. Looking for the screen pass. Throw outside to Carol Felton. He's got some room to work with. Makes a move. Tries to make another. And he's got to the 48-yard line. A very nice run. Now on 3rd and 3. A quick throw to Larry Donnell out of the empty set. He's past the 40-yard line to the 38. He's been probably one of the most surprising and also one of the most impressive players so far. Once again, Donnell. So far, we've really been just able to go on, throw it up for him to get, and he almost does it every time. Carol Felton, though, he's hit hard, and Felton is down on the ground. Looks to be in pain, maybe holding his shoulder, not being able to move his arm. That's not something you want to see. Now, Matt Ryan, once again, we have got to keep the pressure off of him. He's already gotten hurt twice in this series. We can't have him getting hurt anymore. We don't really have a very good backup. Taking a shot to the end zone. It's intercepted by Alteron Werner. We were in field goal range. A poor decision. If you're not going to get the 1st down, at least be able to get some points on the board. Now Doug Martin on the ground. He's only carried a couple times today. Actually, that's only his 2nd carry. The first one was for a big one. A 9-yard one right there. Now Martin once more. He's gashing our run defense. That's probably been the biggest weakness so far of our defense. Denard Robinson, namely, ran for 150 yards on us. Now Glennon in the pocket. He goes down. Jonathan Babineau in on the sack. His 4th on the season. And Mike Glennon went down, so now Drew Stanton is into the game, and he throws across middle. He's got Brad Smith, and he's got the 1st down, so a 12-yard gain on 3rd and long. You got to make a stop right there. Stanton going to the air once more. Fires to the outside, a dart to Smith, and he's to the 27-yard line. A big pickup. 2nd and 10 under center. Drew Stanton to the air once more. This time he's got Jackson, but the ball is out, forced by Charles Woodson. Maxwell on top of it. Another turnover. Hopefully we can capitalize on this one after struggling with our last one. Freeman with a nice spin move, as he will be probably getting the majority of the carries with Felton hurt. So now Freeman, he goes up the middle to the 29-yard line. A nice gain and picks up the first down. Now from the full house, Quayshawn McClendon gets the carry, and he has nowhere to go. He might have even lost a yard right there, as he has struggled also, not getting a whole ton of carries though. Matt Ryan from the pocket, taking a shot downfield, and it's overthrown. Maybe had a shot for Roddy White on a jump ball. Instead, we are forced to punt. Glennon back in the game as he gives the ball to Martin, and the ball is out once again, this time forced by William Moore, but it is recovered by the offensive lineman. Now 3rd and long to the outside, and once again on the 3rd and 12, twice now we've allowed them to get that conversion. 2nd and 8 for Glennon from the pocket, steps up, dumps it down to Smith. That is their tight end, as Glennon is 6 for 8 for 46 yards so far. 5:30 in the 2nd quarter, and Martin's got the first down on 3rd down. Once again, he picks up 5, already over the century mark on the day. 1st and 10 for Glennon. Pressure gets there, he throws it away, and somehow that's caught by Vincent Jackson. Trufant's either got to intercept that or knock it away. Poor play right there. Now Glennon going to the air. Pressure starts to get there, but he's got Evans wide open, as I guess it was probably a deep zone call. And now 2nd and inches from the 14-yard line. To the flats for Smith. He tries to make a move, but he's caught by Maxwell and finally brought down by Warlow, which will bring up a goal-to-go situation. Pressure gets there, throw away, and on 1st and goal, Warlow is able to force it out of Martin's hands. Now 2nd and goal. He's hit, gets away from the pressure, rolling out. It's intercepted by Desmond Trufant, and he is down to the 15-yard line. And we do have an injury. It was a buck on that play. That was Trufant's 2nd interception on the year. Now throwing to the outside for Donnell, and he's met and brought down, but picks up 9 yards. We're starting to get some interceptions, already 2 in this game. That's more than we've had in the first 3 games. But Freeman showing some fight as he picks up the first down. Now under 2 minutes left. Got to work quickly if we want to get some points. A risky throw that was completed to Harry Douglas. Doesn't have enough for the first down. But now on 3rd and 2, Matt Ryan going to the air, and he goes down. He'll lose 8. Buccaneers use a timeout. So now they have 1 minute to work with. Glennon going to the air to the outside. What a throw. That was a heater right there, and that's a first down. 1st and 10 once more, this time from the shotgun. Glennon going to the air, lobs it to the outside, and tiptoeing along the sideline is Smith. He got 2 feet down. What a catch. Now 2nd and 10. Down goes Glennon. 2nd timeout for the Buccaneers. Starting to get some pressure and some interceptions. Now Doug Martin with the ball, and he's stopped maybe on the very edge of field goal range. The Buccaneers would not test it, so we will go into halftime tied at 7-7 with the second half coming up next. We forced 3 turnovers in this first half, but we're not really able to capitalize it. Really, for both teams, it was one big play, our Julio Jones touchdown, and Doug Martin's big run have basically been the only offense so far today. Glennon off balance, and on 1st and 10 he misses his tight end. So now 3rd and 10 from the shotgun, Doug Martin is the back. Glennon moving out of the pocket, downfield, it's intercepted again, this time by Desmond Trufant, and we've got to capitalize on this one. That's Trufant's 3rd on the season. Starting off with the ground game, Freeman trying to get to the outside, a spin move to the 30-yard line, still not down, now to the 29-yard line, which will bring up 2nd and inches. Matt Ryan rolling out of the pocket, he'll dump it down to Donnell. Donnell fighting, he is big and strong and is to the 21-yard line, an injured buck on the play. Carol Felton's day is done if you haven't noticed. He has a dislocated shoulder. We'll get an update on him after the game. Now 2nd and 1 after a catch by Donnell, and Freeman gets it. He's inside of the 10-yard line, just short of the 5, and that is now a goal-to-go situation. On the full house now, going the counter play to McClendon. Touchdown, Falcons. That's McClendon's first career touchdown. He's playing much better this week, having a couple of nice carries. On 2nd and 12, pressure gets there, gets the pass outside to Hogan, and he's close to the first down line. That will bring up third and very short. Give goes to Martin, trying to stretch it outside. He's brought down by Maxwell. He is very talented to run support. And now Jeter will go ahead and kick it away to McClendon, who is back to return the punt. He takes it, no, he muffs it, and now breaks a tackle, trying to get to the outside, breaks another, and he's got some room to work with, makes a move, and it's down at midfield. A huge return by the rookie. Now 1st and 10 under center, just trying to really grind this game out and play much better offense in this second half. From the split shotgun, 2nd and 3, Matt Ryan throws it, he's got Roddy White, he makes a man miss, past the 30-yard line to the 28. A very nice catch and run from the veteran receiver. Now Freeman trying to get outside past the 25-yard line to the 23. Under 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. A big 3rd down right here. We're in field goal range, but we want more inside of the 5-yard line. Leonard Hankerson, he went up and got that ball. He is really impressed when we signed him to a 1-year deal in the offseason, and Matt Ryan loses 9 yards right there on the play action. Michael Johnson in on the sack. Now going to the ground game on 2nd and goal, and Freeman does a great job of picking up what we just lost. Now from the 3-yard line, going with the power. Give goes to Freeman, and he's stopped in his tracks. Nowhere to go. Great job by the defensive line, and we will settle for a field goal. We want to take a 2-possession lead. So now a 10-point lead, 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Give goes to Doug Martin as he cuts it back outside. A great run. Malcolm Smith initially had a nice angle on him, but he cut back outside. Now going to the ground once more. Doug Martin this time only able to get around 5 yards. Coming into this game, he was averaging about 2.4 yards per carry. A much better average today. Now Glennon from the pocket. He breaks one, not the second. Another fumble, but it was recovered by an offensive lineman once again. O'Brien Schofield's 1st sack on the season. Now 3rd and 10 for Glennon. Across the middle, Doug Martin, the ball is out once more. It's recovered by Trufant. Both of our corners are doing a great job scooping up the ball. 3 interceptions and 2 fumble recoveries. So 5 turnovers on the day, but only 17 points. Michael Johnson once again. A big loss now from the 45-yard line. Definitely out of field goal range. Freeman, though, once again, he picks up what we have lost on a big sack, coming with a very nice run. On 3rd and 6, inside of field goal range. But the throw across the middle, and Jones drops it. Maybe forced out, but you still got to hang on to that ball when you're this good of a wide receiver. Darren Kenny on once more. He kicks a field goal. A pretty long one, a 48-yarder. And we now have a 13-point lead. Now Doug Martin on the carry. He works to the 26-yard line, nearing the end of the 4th quarter. Maybe the final play of the 3rd quarter. Doug Martin straight up the gut, breaks a tackle from Alford down to the 37-yard line, and we will head into the 4th quarter. We just have to hold on to a 13-point lead. Glennon steps up, fires, he's got Smith. What a job. Glennon not really a scrambling threat, but he did keep his eyes downfield and found Smith. Now to the outside, he's got Vincent Jackson to the 15, to the 13, and down to the 12. So now 1st and 10 inside of the red zone. Give goes to Martin. He's met, still fighting inside of the 10-yard line, as this would be a big score right here from the Buccaneers. They need a touchdown, though. Now Martin, he's met and maybe tackled by his own offensive lineman, stopping in his tracks. 150 yards so far for Martin. Now 3rd and 3. Throw outside to Hogan. He's wrapped up and tackled by Robert Alford and Byron Maxwell. And the Buccaneers settle for a field goal. A little bit of a questionable call right there. You're still down by 2 possessions. So now under 10 minutes left. Tommy Boyette back to return the kick. Just need to hold on the ball, maybe get us some nice field position to work with. He's doing just that to the 35-yard line. He's really starting to play a little bit better on the kick returns, along with Quayshawn McClendon, who's had a nice punt return in this game. Now Devontae Freeman on the screen pass. He's very effective in the open field, and he's got a huge gain. A great play right there. Now inside of Buccaneers territory on the cutback, and Devontae Freeman, another nice gain. He's over the century mark now. So now 3rd and 2, he's much better this week. I've been much more impressed. Down the field, Harry Douglas. He's got it, hangs onto it, takes a hard hit. But now 1st and 10 from the 25. Across middle, Julio Jones. A quick throw to him. And we are now in business from the 12-yard line. 2nd and 8. Devontae Freeman. He's stopped in his tracks. A great open field tackle. And now from the 8-yard line, it is 3rd and 3. Matt Ryan, and he had Donnell maybe breaking towards the corner, but just way overthrows him. and we will settle for another field goal, so the Buccaneers have 5 minutes to come back from a 13-point deficit. That's a great way to get started. Throw outside to Mike Evans to the 39-yard line. A nice throw and catch. Now 1st and 10 once more, 4 wide. Stepping up in the pocket across the middle, Mike Evans once more. And he's tackled by Vincent Jackson, so a couple of Buccaneers have been tackled by their own teammates. Now 1st and 10. Glennon, he goes down, tries to step up. Hagman's 5th sack on the season. He's playing very well this year, much more consistent as a pass rusher. To the outside, and what a throw, but the ball is out. We have forced so many fumbles, but only able to recover 2 of them. Now 1st and 10 for Glennon. To the outside, Jackson goes up and gets it over the smaller defender, Alford. It's just tough for Alford to make any play on that, as Vincent Jackson, I believe, is like 6'6". Now Glennon in the pocket. He goes down again. Jonathan Babineau, that's his 5th sack on the season. Our pressure is really starting to get there. Now 3rd and long. Oh, Byron Maxwell. The pressure really got there. He almost had his 2nd interception on the day. Instead, it is 4th and 17. Glennon is hit. He breaks out of it, trying to step up in the pocket. And he's hit again, this time by Jermichael Pruitt. His pass falls incomplete. We just need 1 first down to win this game. To start us off, Devontae Freeman gets 4 yards. So now 2nd and 6. Just need the 1 first down, then we can take a bunch of knees. Freeman to the outside, fighting forward. He's close, and it looks like he didn't get it yet. One more play from the I formation. Freeman, he did it, but now he did. He fought for it. He didn't give up, and he's got the first down, and that will do it. The Atlanta Falcons with a 13-point victory, and they have their first win in the division in their first game of the season in their division. That was very nice to see. We ended up forcing 5 turnovers in this game, but we were only able to score 23 points. It should have been a much higher total. A big reason for that, though, was having to settle for 3 field goals instead of getting 3 touchdowns. Matt Ryan, I thought, played well. He did have the 1 interception, which that wasn't great, but it's okay. Devontae Freeman, a great bounce back game. He had really been struggling this year, and it was nice to see him get back on track. Larry Donnell with another big game. Julio Jones, after the 1 touchdown, only 1 catch after that. Another relatively quiet day. He's not off to the hottest start this year, at least for what you might expect from him. O'Brien Schofield gets his 1st sack on the season. I thought our defense was incredible. We forced, 5 fumbles on the day. Only were able to recover 2. Also picked Glennon off 3 times. Just an incredible performance as we have our next divisional game in week 6 after we go through our bye week. And we do have some good news. Julio Jones has accepted our contract offer for an extension, a 6-year, $57 million contract, so 9.5 AAV. And I think that is an absolute steal for one of the best receivers in the NFL. And we did make a little bit of a change to our depth chart. Leonard Hankerson is going to be moving up to the number 2 spot. Roddy White will be moving into the slot. I haven't been overly impressed with our receivers, so it's just a change that I felt like maybe we'll shake it up and make something a little better. But now next week we're taking on the 2-2 New Orleans Saints, who will be without David Harris, who they signed in the offseason. And because we had our bye week, Carol Felton will be back for this game, as he was only going to be out for like 2 weeks, then we had the bye week, and now he is fully healthy, so he will get some carries. But Devontae Freeman has moved back into his starting spot. But we are 3-1 on the season. I think that is very impressive. We have a 1-game lead over the Saints and can extend that this week with a victory over them. But I feel like in our 3 victories, and even in our loss, nothing really was that impressive other than this game where we had the 5 turnovers. I thought that was really good. But our offense really hasn't been too outstanding so far. Our defense has done a nice job against teams. The biggest thing really is our offense. We just haven't been able to put up the big points that I thought we would be able to. And a big reason for that, I don't think our receivers are that, not that they're not good, but they just don't create a lot of separation sometimes. It's basically Julio Jones, and then Roddy White is really old. Harry Douglas is getting older. So like you saw earlier, we're moving Leonard Hankerson up the depth chart, and then Roddy White into the slot, where he doesn't really have to use his speed as much, and it will be more of dump down throws to him. But I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below. I will see you for week 6 at home once again for a 2nd divisional game against the New Orleans Saints, 'cause I'm out.